Welcome my fellow familiars. Today we'll continue playing with the Lifedrain deck as recommended to us by one of the viewers named Greasy. So thank you dude, and let's jump into the game. Hopefully the games end up being as good as when I tried your deck. Thomas Tyson? I'm not sure what that name was. Thomas Tyson I think it was. Lots of lands. We do need the lands, so I'm going to keep this hand. Okay, our opponent's name is Thomas Tyson. Okay. And let's see. Let's start off with Drowned Catacombs. Going to isolate the chapel. Then maybe play Serene Steward or Coralhelm Guide. We'll see which one. We got lots of choices. Our opponent's shown us that he's green and nothing else. Whoa! Okay. That settles everything, guys. Oh no, we're one blue mana short of playing a Willbreaker. No! Okay, let's hope we draw into the mana we need. There is the troll. Oh boy, our opponent might be a renowned deck. Okay then. Hum. Well, let's do Coralhelm Guide for sure. So we can block the Undercity Troll if it comes to that. Let's play the chapel. And then next turn we'll do Retreat to Hagra with the swamp. Thus draining our opponent of some life. Actually, we'll play Retreat to Hagra and then wait a little bit, play Serene Steward. Okay, that makes more sense. Let's confirm, let's see, does our opponent have pump up? Yep, he does. Titanic Growth, that sucks. Opponent is mana screwed though guys, so keep that in mind. That's a good thing here. Okay, excellent, so still going to play Retreat to Hagra here. We have the blue mana that we need for the Willbreaker, so Skyline Cascade, tap him down, gain life. This is good, so we have 4 mana. Next turn will be the 5th mana where we can play the Willbreaker. Do I want to do that? No, I don't. I'm going to play Serene Steward and then do the Swamp, gain life and put the counter on Serene Steward. That makes more sense. Well, great. It's a 3-5 now. Not as pleasant. Okay then. Please be land. Yes! 2 or more basic lands. We do not control 2 or more basic lands. However, I can play Serene Steward. Can I tap mana in some intelligent way? Okay. We do this. We will play Smoldering Marsh. Gain life. Yes, put the counter. Let's pay up. Come on. Okay, so next turn I'm playing Willbreaker. Once I play the swamp, I'll use target creature gets +1/+0 and gain control of Undercity Troll. That's going to be just wonderful. Well, let's see what the opponent chooses to do here. He's more than welcome to take a swing at us. That way we'll have a renowned Undercity Troll under our control. So he swings. And of course I'll let it through. There we are. Oh, this is going to be good. Willbreaker combos coming out. So we got a renowned Undercity Troll. Let's see what the opponent does. Nothing. Okay then. Even more lands. Well, anyways, let's do the Willbreaker. Here we are. Let's do the swamp. And let's take this over. There we are. Excellent. Now let's just swing for 3. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. So now, no matter what our opponent throws at us, we'll just simply take control of it. The thing that sucks here is our opponent is mana screwed, but even if he wasn't mana screwed, I simply do not see how, you know, yeah, opponent left, how white-green could possibly hope to counter the combination that we have going on for ourselves here. Okay, let's do Prarie stream. Gain life. Put the counter on... Well, if we put it on a Serene Steward, then Serene Steward is in a destruction range. Let's put it here. Let's pay. Now we can play Vampiric Rites. We can play the guide. I know I could have not played the guide and untapped Shambling Vent and swung with the Vent, but that's okay. We're in no rush here, so we swing. Opponent will not have fog probably. Yep. Okay, here we are. Let's move on. Our hand is completely exhausted, our opponent is completely mana screwed. Damn, this game sucks. It was supposed to be beautiful, but unfortunately it sucks. Well, we've got the damage we need, so let's just go to attack phase. Swing with everything and win. Well then, guys, this has been game number 1. The deck did work, even though opponent sucked, but it did work. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in game number 2. And we're back for game number 2. And by the way, guys, for those of you who don't know, I'll drop an interesting piece of trivia for you. So in Innistrad, and by the way, I'm prepping you guys for the Shadows over Innistrad coming out. Heroes, level 1. Okay. So in Innistrad there is 12 families of vampires. And the thing with these 12 families of vampires actually is that our opponent mulligans. Okay, so there is a family led by Olivia Voldaren, and she has come up with this genius celebration. It's called Vampire... let me see, what do I want to play? Shambling Vent. So yeah, the celebration, for those of you guys who don't know, it's called Vampire King or Queen... Vampire King or Queen... some kind of celebration. Anyways. So what they do is the vampires from that branch of the family will scout out for one human and they will kidnap him. And for 3 days they will keep that human amongst themselves and treat them like a king. So anything the human asks, they will do, you know, without ever complaining. And for those 3 days, the poor terrified human being is actually going to be their king or queen. Well, and the human can ask for anything except, of course, not being the king or queen. And then at the end of the 3rd day, they brutally butcher the human and drink all of their blood. It's kind of sad, but at the same time, when I heard about it, I was like, holy crap, that's an amazing... well, I know it's horrible, but come on. You guys have to agree, that's a pretty interesting celebration that the vampire could come up with, right? Come on, what's up with this game? It's seems like the game is lagging a little bit. You guys can probably hear me clicking, but the cards aren't triggering. Okay, so we've got all that we need here. Of course, not going to attack, and let's move on. So the most important thing I'll do here is put counter on Drana's Emissary, because even though Serene Steward might go, we need our Drana's Emissary. Oh my god, double Perilous Mire. Okay then. He swings and I let it through. Because why would I block? There we are. So life gain is going to trigger right now. There we go. I mean life drain, not gain. Let's put a counter. Yep, we pay. And yeah, sure. Whoa, Vampiric Rites, nice. Anyways, let's play Shambling Vent, I guess, or maybe Drowned Catacomb. Yeah, let's play the Drowned Catacomb, so next turn we can play our Coralhelm guide. Let's play the Vampiric Rites. Go into attack phase. Jeez, the game is really lagging. Not sure what's going on here. And by the way, guys, I slightly apologize for, you know, the video... not video quality, but the game quality not being the greatest, The main reason here is I have around 24 hours before I go on vacation, so I'd like to pump out 10 episodes, schedule them to be released while I'm gone. And, well, you know, if I end up facing a really shitty game or like a lot of elf decks, unfortunately I'll have to show them to you guys. But so far it seems like we've been quite lucky and I haven't encountered any elf decks, so that's good. Okay, we take more damage. Of course I'm not going to block. Okay then, opponent isn't doing much yet. So Lifedrain triggers once more. Let's put the counter on Drana's Emissary. Let's pay. Yep. Now, Clifftop Retreat, not bad. But no need to play it yet. So let's play the Shambling Vent. Let's play out our Coralhelm guide. And let's swing for 4 damage. Okay, our opponent will be going down to 11 now. Well, this might be another very short game if our opponent doesn't come up with the counter to the flyer. There we go. Okay, so if we don't draw into any creatures, I might start taking Shambling Vents out and swinging with them, seeing how opponent can counter that. There's the Gatecreeper Wine. So opponent will find that land that he needs and be up to 5 lands. Here we are. Okay, place the mountain and Carrier Thrall, that is also fine. Still no response to our flyer, that's good. Okay then. It's a 3-2 with haste. I'll just take it. Keep blocking, of course. Okay. Now let's see what we draw into here. There is the Lifedrain. Let's put one more counter here and swing for 5. Yep. I'd like to pay, yes. We drew into a Willbreaker. The thing that sucks about it, we do not have the lands necessary, the mana necessary to play the Willbreaker. So with that said, let's just swing for 5. Here we go. Confirm attack. And well then, our opponent's pretty much dead. Might play Clifftop Retreat just to have the extra land, no harm in that. Let's move on. Okay, there is also Coralhelm Guide who we can make unblockable and take care of our opponent that way in case if our opponent destroys Drana's Emissary. We'll see. Well, if he does do that, I can just play Mortuary Mire and bring back Drana's Emissary. Okay, well, quite a laggy short game it seems like. Wow. 2 games in a row that we win, but are of somewhat poor quality, gotta say. Well then. Okay, opponent has left, excellent. So, hopefully there will be no more lag anymore. CPU is thinking, or AI is thinking. Traitorous Instinct. That's fine. 7-5. Okay then. Wait, does our opponent have lethal? 7, 10, 12 damage. There's no way that's lethal. Okay then. So it's just 12 damage, we'll go down to 4. Here we are, and we win. Easy peasy. Let's put it here. Yep. Let's pay, there is the healer. Let's trigger some more Lifedrain. Let's put one more counter on Serene Steward, I guess. And we swing with everything and we just win. I don't know why I'm even doing this, guys. Guess I'm just really trying to get the get something out of the game. It's a bit boring, I do apologize for this, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the story about Olivier Voldaren. Here we go, that's game number 2 guys, and I'll see you guys in game number 3. And we're back for the last game of this episode. Hopefully this game ends up being a little bit more entertaining. If not, I'm sorry guys, I'm really short on time. I still would like for you guys to get episodes, but I don't have as much time before vacation. We're up against level 7 opponent, and we're up to level 9. That's amazing. Not the best hand, but I like the lands, so I'm going to keep it. I know we don't have the red that we need, but we have the black that we need for the Bloodbond Vampire here, and I'm hoping that we'll draw into something nice. Hopefully we're lucky. Maybe I'm praying for a loss here. Who knows? We'll see, just because the 2 games weren't as entertaining, and if we're having such good luck of our opponents being screwed over, so... oh boy. Okay. Well, I prayed for a loss. I think I might be getting it. Let's see what happens. Nice, we drew into Retreat to Hagra, so let's start off with the Shambling Vent. Once our opponent swings, most likely... do I want to follow that up with Skyline Cascade? I mean, this is not a scary creature, right? So I can play Prarie Stream, and then Drowned Catacombs will come out untapped. This will allow me to quickly play Retreat to Hagra, and then I can follow that up with another land and play Bloodbond Vampire, which would be really nice. We have all that we need really, so whoa, that's good. So let's start off with the Prarie Stream into Drowned Catacombs most likely, and then into Skyline Cascade, and then into Bloodbond Vampire with Mortuary Mire. Still I'm lacking that 1 red mana. Hopefully we draw into it relatively soon, hopefully. By the way, the reason why I have red in this deck even, I was hoping for this kind of combo. Let's say I have Kalistria Healers out, and let's say I play another Kalistria Healer, use Flameshadow Conjuring to copy the Kalistria Healer, trigger those counters as much as possible, and then once I do all of that, I play another ally and, like, you know, hoping that I can get out a bunch of allies and use Flameshadow Conjuring just to completely drain our opponent as quickly as possible. That is wishful thinking, but let's hope that it happens in one of the games. We'll see. This is just the episode 1, we still have 2 more episodes, so chances of that happening are relatively high, hopefully. Okay, there is Retreat to Hagra. This is who I will be using Skyline Cascade on for sure. One place an island. This is a bit dangerous that we're down to 60, but it's okay. So we'll be taking another 4 damage going down to 12. And that's when I'll tap down Skyline Hunter. I mean Sky Hunter Skirmisher. But that kinda sucks, I can't play Bloodbond Vampire right away. Okay. So there is the drain. I mean there is the second hit. Okay. Oh boy. Why did I do this? I'm an idiot. Oh no, I should have played Retreat to Hagra first before doing this. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is... oh jeez. Okay guys, I'm so sorry. I don't know what the hell got into me. This is horrible. Okay, well next turn our Bloodbond Vampire is going to be a 5/5 Knightly Valor. Because, oh boy, we might be screwed here. Because that's 6 damage in the air swinging every time. So, just a 2 damage at us, that's fine. And Gideon might be coming out next turn. Okay. Oh jeez, I can't believe I just did that. That is beyond stupid. So let's play Bloodbond Vampire here. Let's play the Mortuary Mire. Get double triggers off. Need piece of 5/5. Here we are. And we move on. So next turn opponent swings with everything and Gideon comes into play. He might even save up the mana to make Gideon indestructible. That's quite a possibility. So, are you kidding me? Oh no, we're screwed guys, we're really screwed. So 6, 8, 10 damage. Well then, that's a loss guys. That is a loss. Yep. Down to 3 health. And our opponent has damage effects turned on. And the thing about this is he's level 7. I can't believe he did that. Okay then. Gideon comes out. Here we are, and well, that's a loss guys. That really is a loss. I don't think, no matter what I get, I cannot come back from this, especially with the 6 damage every time. What is this joke? Okay. So we play this, and well. Okay. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching this episode. I'm going to take a lunch break, and then right after this one, I'll start playing, what deck was it? Oh yes, the Sacrifice Altar deck. Anyways guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!